Hi everybody, Wilma from Freya's Daughter, and I'm here today to do just a quick the tarot in space. I got this on Kickstarter, so I wanted to sort of do a quick kind of run through. I have had this. I've had so many of these Kickstarter decks that have come in, and I've just sort of set them aside because other things in my life was going on. I just hadn't had time to deal with it. So, and I was taking this Lenormand course, so I saw someone else using it. And I thought, oh God, I have that deck, and it just looked. I thought I'll open it up and just do a quick sort of flip through and show everyone about this and my first impressions of it. So I opened up the packaging. First of all, I was really excited when I saw this on Kickstarter, and because I just love the artwork, and it's just so, I don't know, vibrant and fun, and it's purple, which is my favorite color. See, my nails are purple. Okay, so I'm just going to open this up. It's by Laura Loop, and it's got this really nice writing inside, and of course she explains how she set it up, which is that there's not the traditional suits, but it's comets as cups, lasers as swords, planets as pentacles, and rockets as wands, and that is kind of fun. And then of course there's directions to go to her website to download the PDF, yada yada. And then there's this cool design inside the box, and of course on the back of the box just images of the cards in the box, and discover a world populated with unusual creatures and alien species. So this is just a really fun. The box is really sturdy, y'all, and of course love it when the interior. So basically I have some rules and regulations, or expectations I should say, around what I want to see when I receive a Kickstarter deck. And so when I see a deck that does not come in a sturdy box like this, beautifully done and designed, I'm a little annoyed. I mean, it's to me part of, a Kickstarter deck should not arrive in a tucked box. In fact, I don't think any deck should arrive in a tuck box anymore, because I just think that they don't last, and then what do you do with your deck? And then you're scrambling to find, a bag or something to put them in, and so I really like a good quality deck, and a box, I should say, and this has that. Of course, it has what I love. I love gilded. I do. I love all things blingy. Look at all my rings and stuff. So, the more sparkly and blingy something is, the more I'm going to like it. So, yes. So I was very excited that this has, and I love silvers. Oh, look, it almost has like almost a hollow shift. Oh, awesome. Okay. And of course that same design there on the back. So which gives it kind of a cool spacey feel, and purple and pink. Purple and pink are my two favorite colors. And okay, so I don't know, it's like the right perfect size, like it's the regular tarot deck size, I should say. And great quality paper, and it's got that kind of I think it's that, well, it's not, that kind of matte feel. So it feels great. She did a good job with this. Yeah, this is a quality deck. So I'm very pleased by that. So anyways, the first image is the Fool card, which is so cool. And I love the artwork's just awesome. So then the Magician, and in this case, the Magician is doing all cool things. So of course everything's quite modern, right? And mostly female. Sorry, this is our High Priestess. I should take my finger away from the the words for you. Oh, I love it. Purple, of course, is my favorite. The Empress. And of course, again, the whole space theme, which is really fun and clever. And of course, the artwork has kind of like, I guess, is it a comic style? That's what it seems to me like, a comic style. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. This is cool. In fact, the whole rocket idea with the chariot. It's great. Strength. Ooh, one of these I turned around here. Let me get everything in order. Like, things are, sorry, my apologies. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. So, really fun, super fun Hangman. Fun deck. Death. And I love when there's tons of cool ladies in the deck. Temperance. The Devil. The Devil is, yes, the Devil is a woman in here. I did that with my Blood Red Roses Tarot. Too. And in fact, both my decks have a female devil. So, so love that. We always have these perceptions, like sort of like of the devils as being male, and I love turning things on its head, and I love when people do that as well. So, the Tower, just very fun and creative. There's a real sense of, I don't know, like it almost feels tongue-in-cheek in a way, with like the facial expressions of the characters in here. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. And the World. Like, see, she's so happy. It's over. Thank God. Now what? Okay. So this is where we get into the difference in the Ace of Comets, and that is cups. Yes, cups. Which is interesting because, you know, with comets, you might assume it might be wands, but no, it's cups. So, and you know what? I was really quite, of course, everything, it is Rider-Waite-Smith system, which is great because that is what I read mainly. So, I sometimes struggle when things are like they make too many changes and it's, or if it's not sort of the images aren't Rider-Waite-Smith, then I know it's a deck that I may have that may take some work to use. But this one, the images, like 3 of comets, so she's following with the system, so you can easily pick this up. 5 of comets, 6 of comets. See, it's like the 2 little kids, right? 6 of cups card. 7 of comets. And that is so awesome because then it means it's a deck that I can just grab and go and start using. That's not to say I don't, 9 of comets, that I don't like other decks that are like that. It's just that, you know, I have to find the time to like get to know it and do the process. 10 of comets. Okay, so instead of page, knight, queen, king, we have a ensign of comets, which as soon as I saw that, it made me think of Star Trek. I don't know. I guess the whole space thing, right? Maybe that was the intention. Probably. Lieutenant of Comets, which is an equivalent of the Knight. Queen of Comets. And she's on the front of the... I love that picture. She's so cool. And they're like all different colors, these people. Look. King of Comets. Ace of Planets. So planets being... Oh, yes. Being Pentacles. 2 of Planets. 3 of Planets. 4 of Planets. Just very... someone took like a theme and just, I think, had a ball. 5 of Planets and ran with it. And with this kind of comic style. 6 of Planets. 7 of Planets. 8 of Planets. 9 of Planets. 10 of Planets. Ensign of Planets. Lieutenant of Planets. Queen of Planets. King of Planets. Now we've got rockets, which is our wands. Ace of Rockets. 2 of Rockets. 3 of Rockets. 4 of Rockets. I love the dancing. So cool. 5 of Rockets. Yay. 6 of Rockets. They look like they're having a great time here. They're really celebrating it. Yay, we won. 7 of Rockets. 8 of Rockets, of course, that movement card. 9 of Rockets. A little overwhelmed, but clamped. 10 of Rockets. They're trying to pull this planet with them. And then, of course, our Ensign of Rockets. Lieutenant of Rockets. Queen of Rockets. King of Rockets. Ace of Lasers, that would be equivalent to swords. 2 of Lasers, this kind of looks like the, I think the devil card a little bit. 3 of Lasers, so that's your typical 3 of swords card. 4 of Lasers. 5 of Lasers. 6 of Lasers. 7 of Lasers. 8 of Lasers. 9 of Lasers. 10 of Lasers. Ensign of Lasers. Lieutenant. Just so much fun. Queen of Lasers. And King of Lasers. So I have to say, I love this deck, honestly. And if you don't have this deck, like, you need to run, get on your computer and go and get it right now. That is assuming you like the space theme. Which I do. It's, like I said, Rider-Waite-Smith. It's just the quality deck. Great sturdy box. Just this, you know, everything she did with this, put it together, is great. It's fun. I can see this being a really fun deck to use for me in my public readings when I'm out doing readings at the store. I like to use decks that are just quite engaging for people, because I find that as much as we all love the regular Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it's the images, like, there's a dated sense to them. And what I find is when I use sort of either more contemporary decks or more decks that are just more, for me, of course, beautiful, I think, or just, it draws people in. It's just more engaging in some way. And oftentimes more contemporary decks have that ability to do that, because people can kind of relate on that level. This, of course, is just pure fun. I love decks that are just pure fun as well. And it just, helps you to sort of see things in a whole new light. So anyways, for those of you who are into the space theme and are looking for an awesome, good quality deck, this is it. And I highly recommend it. I think it's going to be one that I'm going to use a lot and going to have a lot of fun with, because of course it ticks all my boxes. It met my expectations from a Kickstarter deck. So for me, quality deck, gilded edges, great paper stock, beautiful imagery. So I have to say I am very happy and very, very pleased with this. And now I wish I had gotten another one. So, I don't know if she still is selling them. I'm assuming mostly they do that. They print it up, they fulfill their Kickstarter orders, and then they have others to sell. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to say it right now. I wouldn't be surprised if this gets picked up by probably a publishing company. So, so it may end up being out there in another form forever, regardless. But yeah, I'm very pleased with it. So that is the Tarot in Space by Laura Loop, and this is a fun deck. So yeah, so I enjoy it, and I'll let you know more when I start using it a little bit more, because I just opened it up, and I think I'm gonna leave it on my table and do some readings with it later. So bye.